Hey guys, are you ready to indulge in some uh, dated nostalgia tripping? This is Royce Miller coming back at you with yet another Let's Try. Today on the docket, we're going back in time to 1980s with Scoops Ahoy from Netflix's Stranger Things. Ugh. Sorry, I'll be honest with you. I've been putting this one off because my body is finally kind of getting that Pavlovian response of, oh, we feel bad after we eat this. Let's not eat that anymore. The flavor of the day is mint flair, which is their most unique flavor that I could find. Let's see how it is. Very nice red color here. You know, you don't associate red with mint. It's more of a cherry or strawberry flavor. Well, pink in this case. Unless maybe candy canes, I guess. Definitely minty. Huh. So it's a mint ice cream with sprinkles. I was wondering what these little multicolored things were in it. But we got... There's gold in them there hills. Looks to be some kind of chocolate nugget of some kind. Ah. It's a chocolate chunk. I love melty ice cream. This, though, a little bit chalky. I'm not sure if that's because it's been in my freezer for like 2 weeks now, or because it's mint, or if it's like maybe it's a frozen yogurt, maybe. Well, now it's got water, cream, and sucrose. I'm assuming that's ice cream. But to me, mint chip has always had kind of a weird, gritty, chalky texture, like you've been chewing on antacids. And this is literally just mint chip with with a red with pink food coloring instead of green, and sprinkles. Which is a little sad. I was hoping for a little variation, like maybe a cherry mint or something. Because, like, oh man, one of my favorite ice cream flavors of all time is cherry nut. But yeah, this is just mint chip with sprinkles. I'll say though, the chocolate's better than most mint chip ice creams I've had. In most mint chip ice creams, it's very cheap, very gross chocolate. But here, it is an actual chocolate. I would have tried the Surfer Bros pizza that they also have, but the only unique pizza flavor they have is like pineapple. It's like a pineapple, I think, and pepperoni or something. And it's like, I don't like pineapple. At least I don't like the texture of pineapple. Flavor is okay. Texture is wretched. I should answer the question, do I even like Stranger Things? Not really. Like, the time period I would have really been into Stranger Things vanished a while ago. There was a time just after high school where I was obsessed with trying to recapture the lost childhood that I never knew. Because, like, I barely remember the 90s. And I never had a Game Boy or any of that stuff, so. And, like, I wasn't even around for the 80s. So I was like, I need to absorb as much pop culture from that era as possible. And that's what got me into Nostalgia Critic. That's the time period I would have been into Stranger Things. But, like, as I've seen, like, how nostalgia poisoning has kind of ruined the internet, or you now have a bunch of whiny dudes complaining about She-Ra or female Ghostbusters or what have you, that time is long past. That said, I do like Steve. We all love Scoopy Steve, single mom to like 4 kids. And I do like Running Up the Hill, or whatever it's called. Also, I partially blame Stranger Things for the pop... Oh, here, I should probably show the brand. Sorry, I'm bad at this. I partially blame Stranger Things for popularizing D&D, which has ruined my life to some extent. Like, kids didn't play D&D. I mean, some did, but they were like the nerds. People who make me look popular. Like, Finn Wolfhard and crew, if they had been alive in the 80s, would not have been playing D&D. Oh, another thing I can't stand about Stranger Things is the pacing. Like, I thought I was halfway through season 1 when I went back to it, and I only realized that I had barely finished episode 1, and I'm like, oh no, I can't watch this. Netflix has a big problem with pacing in its shows. You wind up with a lot of dead air, I've noticed. Excuse me. Sorry. Cold really reacts badly with my throat. That was my problem with Voltron, was that there was so much dead air in it. Because, like, I have to remember that TV writers are trained for that 22-minute time frame. 22 to 40-minute time frame. And so when you have TV writers writing for a kid's cartoon, writing for that 22 minutes, and you stretch it out to a full half hour, you wind up with so many quiet moments that don't really add anything. Like, to me, a quiet moment needs to be earned, especially in a cartoon. Where, especially an action cartoon. And Stranger Things, man, I can't deal with that format, man. Each episode is like its own little mini movie, and I don't know. Also, like, all the D&D references, I'm just like, whatever. Um, but, and like, now the D&D movie can't use Vecna as a villain because Vecna was already used as a name for that stupid whatever that thing is. Like, the whole upside down thing just is kind of overcomplicated, I think. Like, is it like what, a Silent Hill type thing? I don't know. If you like it, more power to you. There's got a lot of talent behind it. Like, yeah, Finn Wolfhard, who's one of the better child actors we've had in the past 10 years. You've got Winona Ryder and stuff. Oh, now you tell me it's. Oh, now you tell me that there's 2.5 servings per container. Whatever. Um. Yeah, but you have not Steve, Sean Astin in the second season. I like him a lot. I'm pretty sure he dies though. Like, and that's the problem with the show is that it really kills a lot of people. Like, oh Lord, it killed that one girl Barb for like no reason. And like, I get that there's a little bit of like horror to the fact that good people die, but it's like this is a nostalgia pandering show. You really shouldn't be doing that kind of stuff. You know, you can't do nihilistic art house horror and like look at us, we're the Ghostbusters. Isn't that funny? Just no. Also, it's got David Harbour, who's really good. Um, him and Eleven have like a father-daughter relationship that's nice, but it's just not for me anymore. I think. But if you like it, again, more power to you. For me, I think my nostalgia loving heart would probably gravitate more toward. I don't know. I'll have to think about that. Maybe with the next installment where I try the butterscotch flavor that's still in my freezer, I'll get back to you on what nostalgia pandering I appreciate. But as for me, I'm going to go pop a bunch of Lactaid to try to mitigate the damage that's about to occur to my system. Y'all have a good one. This is Royce Miller. I'm outie.